AITA for not saving my girlfriend's son when he was pinned under a bench press? I'm a 36-year-old man. And my girlfriend is 34. I'll call her Jenny. She has a son, who is 14. From a previous relationship. I'll call him George. Jenny and I get along well in basically all but one department. George. As bad as this is going to make me sound, I really don't like this kid. But Jenny's rose-tinted glasses for him might as well be painted with a coat of black at this point. She legitimately cannot stop enabling his bad behavior, let alone recognize it for what it is. This friction has only gotten worse as she moved in with me 2 months ago because they could no longer afford to live alone. I have a basement gym that I have poured over $7,000 into. It has multiple types of high-end barbells, a power rack, and various other equipment. In past days I was a competitive powerlifter, and although I've scaled back a lot on that front, I still train very hard. When Jenny and George moved in, George started to use my home gym uninvited. I first warned him not to, but by lying through his teeth, he has consistently done it behind my back. I can tell because he leaves barbells loaded and equipment moved. I then put a lock on the door, which George broke down with a hammer. I then reinforced the door and put a new lock on, which George could not penetrate. Jenny, however, insists on having a spare key to the basement, and I recently learned that she has been loaning it to George. She tried cleaning up after him, but I could tell, since he and she are home during the day as he takes lessons online. C. Plays Minecraft with the teacher muted. I can do nothing about it. Jenny won't return my key either. A couple of days ago, I got home from work and decided to hit the gym. Noticing the door open, I walked down the stairs, only to find George in the middle of a bench press set. As I watched him from the stairs, he went for one representative too many and got pinned. He was in no danger at any point because the barbell was low on his sternum. And plus it was only like 80 pounds. After 30 seconds of panic mode, he finally got the bright idea to dump the weight, to which I gave him a slow clap. I started to tell him that that's what happens when you work out alone. And he then shrieked at me red-faced. Then he insulted my strength. To which I responded that I'm not the one getting pinned under an 80-pound bench. He ran upstairs basically in tears, and then told Jenny what I had said. Jenny is also furious at me and they're both giving me the silent treatment. She says I should have handled the situation better. But I say I kind of did when I installed a heavy-duty door and put a new lock on it. I'm going to be changing the lock tomorrow. Did I go too far with how I dealt with George here? Edit. Sorry. I call him Craig at some point. That isn't his real name either. George equals Craig because for some reason I got confused between two names that don't sound similar whatsoever.